All right, we are recording. This is Dr. Jennifer Genty, functional medicine practitioner, doctor, and I am doing part one Q&A. I've asked many of my patients and also some of my followers on our social media platforms to send us questions because that's something that I do every month as a monthly Q&A for my current patients. Like, what questions do you guys have? How can I assist you? And I got over 50 questions. And it's so beautiful how those 50 questions are in relations to functional medicine. So I can see how functional medicine is gaining more traction. And we wonder why. Is it because conventional medicine is not giving the people what they are looking for? Now people are forced to look outside of the conventional realm to get answers. That was my journey when I was, healing my gut, get rid of my fibromyalgia, get rid of my pregnant belly when I wasn't pregnant, aka bloating. I had to really look outside of the box. I have to get out of my comfort zone to really get the answers. So I had over 50 questions. We're going to do part one and part two. And I would love for you to stay until the end of the video because I'm sure these questions can be very beneficial. I mean, the answers to the questions will be very beneficial to you. And if you're new to functional medicine, you heard about it, you don't know what it is, again, these questions will definitely answer many, address many of your concerns and answer many of your questions. Okay, so stay until the end. So this is part one. So let's go. First question, what does a functional medicine doctor do differently than a regular doctor? Wow. So I've been both, right? I was conventionally trained in an emergency room as a conventional medicine doc. And as I alluded at the beginning of this video, I had to get out of conventional as soon as possible to really see what else I can do outside of that because I was not, um, I didn't want to take a pill. And I knew as a functional medicine doctor and as a conventional medicine doctor, we only provide two band-aids, right? A pill or a cut. So what does a functional medicine doctor do than a regular doctor? A functional medicine doctor, I can only speak for me because every single doctor practices differently. Me. Before you come in for your consultation with me, I am studying your case. So we have a step-by-step process that we walk our patients through. They find me online, they call and ask all the questions. We are educating them from the very first phone call, and then they have to complete a nine pages intake form. And also they have to provide 7 days of their food journal, and then they have to upload any current blood tests. So what I do before my patients see me, that I do for free, an hour the day before, I will sit down and study my patients' cases because my job as the root cause doctor is to help you identify your root causes, to help to give you answers, to decrease frustration, give you some clarity because all of my patients are looking for answers. They are frustrated, they are anxious, they are like defeated, they're just unhappy with the way they have been treated, right? In the conventional space. They're not being heard, they're not being seen. So instead of me having my patients in my office asking them the same questions, I take an hour, I study everything. So when I am having that consultation with them, I'm going straight to the point. I am asking them more about the concerns. I know that they have a story to tell me. So a functional medicine doctor will put in the work before they meet you. And then when you are doing that face-to-face interaction, they will have the proper questions to help you can identify the root causes. I'm always asking my patients to talk to me about when they used to be healthy, what is healthy means for them, what are the goals they are working on, right? Because I might want a goal for them, they want something different. So I'm giving them the space and the time to kind of verbalize their wishes, the concerns, the frustration, and give them hope. Okay, so I do a lot of listening when I do my consultation with my patients. And then I also take time to review the blood work because sometimes I'm like, oh, did you know your insulin is elevated? They look at me like, what? Like the other day, I had a patient whose autoimmune markers were elevated and nobody told her. And the lady suffered with chronic fatigue for 2 years. And the fatigue like slowly increasing. And then when I guess autoimmune expert than A&E titer and pattern and But nobody went over her blood test. So I am finding myself reviewing other people's blood tests with my patients during the consultation. So we do things completely differently. The office visit is usually an hour or more, depending on who you work with. The fact that I want to maximize people's time, I make sure my one-to-one live office consultation is an hour because I'm already putting an hour behind the scenes working on them. And then after we have our initial consultation, I'm going back looking at all the things, all my notes, right? My sub notes, and I'm writing a basic recommendations to send over to them so they can start working on diet, right? Stress management. In my basic recommendation, we also have links for meditation. I have links for affirmations. I'm recommending specific protein powder. So every case is different. Like I saw patients yesterday, and according to her, she had to do surgeries too because she had issues with her bladder. She had, a few kids. You know how you get pregnant, your bladder becomes weak. So and then they had to put a mesh, and then her body rejected that mesh, and then she had to go back in and do something else. So I told her, even though you have that other device inside of you, you should always, always do pelvic floor exercises because that's gonna help. Because they told her she needs to come back in 3 years or so because they might have to do another surgery. Okay. So I'm like, no, don't wait 3 years. We're not doing the watchful waiting. Go ahead and do some pelvic floor exercise. So again, nobody told her that, right? So as a functional medicine doctor, that investment you are you know doing for yourself, like it's an investment to yourself. Through me, for yourself, I'm maximizing, I'm giving you all the things that I can give you on that first meeting. And I take a lot of time to study cases. Okay, so when you come to me, I already know about you, what was done, what wasn't done. Like you don't have to be like, oh my God, I put that in the intake form. What are you asking me? Sometimes I will clarify things, ask them about the day-to-day lives, like I will do a day in the life with them. I'm like, okay, yesterday was Monday. What did you do? What time you get up? Because I'm trying to pinpoint where the problem is coming from so I can significantly help them. So it's completely different. And then we do a head-to-toe assessment because sometimes patients will put hair loss when I'm finding out the shedding. So if there's like hair loss, I want to know when the hair loss started, and I'm looking in the scalp. So, and then at the end of our consultation, I'm doing a basic physical examination, listening to your heart, listening to your lungs, listening to your stomach. Depends on the patient. I might do range of motion. So we do a lot. I get a lot accomplished in that 1 hour. Okay, but again, the work didn't start the time the patient came to my office. The work started the day before. If I'm looking at the downloads, like I'm going into the patient portal and I'm not seeing copy of the blood test, I will have Marilyn call them. Marilyn is already on it because she's making sure I have everything that I need to do the work for you. Okay, regular doctors don't do any of that, right? Like how many times you go to your regular doctor, they don't even know who you are. They have to they have to look at the thing outside of the door to see to learn about your story, and it's 15-20 minutes. That's it. How are you? You have headaches, take this pill, right? And then off they go. That's how I used to practice because I have so many people depending on me. Everybody needs help because they have insurance, like they will flood my organization, and then I have to see 20 people a day. All right. So your doctor might not know who you are, right? And they might just like give you the basic recommendation. So I hope that answers your question. It's a long answer. Get ready for long answers. But again, it's going to be very beneficial because it's good that you know how to differentiate between a functional medicine doctor and a regular doctor. Okay. So the second question is, can I do functional medicine and still see my regular doctor? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think there's a place for conventional medicine, medication. There's also a place for functional medicine. I have patients right now that I have to refer back to the primary care doctor because I need a test done. So I tell my patients, don't you ever get rid of your primary care doctor, okay? Because if I need to scope, since I'm a gut doctor, right? Instead of me giving you that prescription, what the insurance is not covering, the insurance is literally gonna charge more because I am out of network versus going to the GI expert, which is the gut doc, then we can get the testing. So I ask my patients, still go see your primary care doctor and then bring the results to me. Even for your annual physical exam, go see your primary care doctor, and then if everything's coming abnormal back, and you still have concerns, upload that to me. We do evaluation. I can help you. So no, do not get rid of your regular doctor. You need it. There's a place for everybody. Everybody can get some love. Why isn't functional medicine covered by insurance? Wow. Question number 3. Why isn't functional medicine covered by insurance? Isn't that a good question? Because functional medicine is the true healing medicine. Okay, I don't want to like have any debate with people on this. Because a lot of us think because you have insurance, you're healing your body. That is a myth. That is a lie. Because insurance covers a pill or a cut. Okay? Insurance doesn't cover a long office visit with your doctor. Insurance doesn't cover me talking to my patients on a weekly basis to practice better, texting. No. Insurance doesn't cover those powerful herbs that are literally designed to decrease inflammation, boosting your immune system, fix your gut, help you lose weight naturally. Insurance doesn't cover that. Insurance doesn't cover like the identification of root causes underlying. No. Insurance doesn't cover the true functional blood test that's going to tell me a true picture of your cell, of your disease at the cellular level. They don't. Again, insurance, big pharma, and conventional, they are like siblings. They all sit at a table, okay? And again, if you're like, oh, this is like, just look around you. You have insurance right now. Are you healing your body? Is the pill or the pills you are taking working for you? Just be honest with yourself. This is the almost the end of 2024. At the time I'm recording this, we have 2 more months left. Did you actually get exactly what you wanted from the beginning, at the beginning of the year? Why did you lose that few pounds? Or did you lose it and gain it back? Did you boost your immune system so you stop getting the cold and flu and allergies and RSV, all this famous long COVID? Did you actually improve your energy and improve your stamina? Okay, so why isn't functional medicine covered by insurance? Because it's healing. There's no quick fixes. That's why. All right, so question number, I don't know what number we are. Next question. How long does it usually take to see results with functional medicine? Again, it depends on your practitioner. For me, anything that I give and I do in my practice here, people will see the difference very quickly. So right now, at the time I'm recording this, we are running an ozone promotion. If you're in New Jersey, in New York, please come in and get some ozone. Ozone promotion. People are doing ozone right now and they're seeing increased energy, decreased inflammation. I did a post of my story how patients' Epstein-Barr virus is decreasing, patients' Coxsackie virus is decreasing. So it doesn't have to take months, okay, for you to see result in functional medicine. If you have the right program and you are consistent, right? You show up for yourself, you do the work, despite when you don't want to, and you manage your stress, because the number one problem I have right now with many of my patients is the stress level. But anybody that's been in my program will tell you at the beginning of us working together, they will see a difference right away. Increased energy, decreased brain fog, decreased gut issues, right? Less frequently being sick. These are the results people are getting. So how long does it usually take to see results with functional medicine? I would say 1 week, depending on what you're being treated. Now, my detox program that I'm literally in love with, that has given my patients so many improvements, I would tell you it is a 3 weeks, right? You can lose at least 10 pounds in that detox program alone in 3 weeks. Okay? So the way we structure our services is that we're always communicating with our patients. If you're in a program of mine, right, and you are a private patient of mine, or you're getting IVs, you're always going to hear back from us, right? We're going to call you and say, how are you? How did you feel after the IV? For the detox, if you're in a detox program, you have a 1 month access to me or my medical assistant or Marilyn. Like you have 1 month access to this team where you don't have to pay every time you have a question. My philosophy is that if you are invested your heart and money with a doctor, you need to have access to that doctor. It might not be forever because, of course, it's not fair for people paying us thousands of dollars versus people paying us hundreds of dollars, right? So these people, of course, they have a lot more accessibility. than those that are paying 7,000. But it doesn't matter. Like you should always, we have an open door policy where people can send us messages and get within 24 hours, we give them an answer. I practice completely differently. Like literally, we cater to our patients. We love our patients, even the ones that hasn't been with us for a long, long time. They can always come back. Always, our doors always open for them. So it doesn't have to take long to feel better. I'm telling you, if you sit down with your functional medicine doctor and say, okay, in 1 month, I would love to have more energy, that functional medicine doctor should do whatever is necessary, recommendations for you to have energy in that 1 month. It shouldn't be in a month though, but I'm just saying. So no, it doesn't take long to see. As a matter of fact, you feel way better, quicker, and faster in functional medicine than conventional medicine. Way better, quicker, and faster. Okay? So next question, how often will I need to come in for appointments? Okay. Isn't that some great questions? Oh my God. All right. So again, I'm only referring to me. Every doctor practices differently. If you are in my signature program, okay, you have 6 office visits. And every 3 months, I am retesting you and we have an office, right? But it doesn't matter because you have unlimited access to us. Well, not unlimited, Monday to Friday, 9 to 3, and practice better. You don't have to wait until you book an appointment to have access to me, to us. So you don't have to come often for appointments. Now, since many people are having a lot of issues healing, I highly recommend IV vitamin therapy. My friend, if you think you're just gonna pop some supplements and do some pills, right? Like whether it's functional or conventional, I don't care. You need to incorporate some intravenous infusions. You need to find your or place near you and get you some IV. So if you are doing IVs with us, then I would love for you to, we ask our patients to come in for an appointment every week. But in my programs, we already have you scheduled already for those appointments. It varies on what I'm helping. Like if I'm doing hormonal imbalance, maybe 2 visits. If you're in my 9 month program, then we have 6 office visits, right? If I'm doing a group, like in January, I'm gonna be doing this group detox program, which is not an appointment, it's online. I'm gonna be in Zoom for 3 weeks every week. So it really depends, but we see you often. We communicate with you often. I know everything what's going on with my patient. Everything. I had a patient that asked me this morning, how many private patients do you have? My capacity is 6. And I have people on the waiting list when I sign up. I have 6. Now, could I be like, oh, I should have 10 because the money is good? I could. But again, the way I practice, the way I am available for my patients, I don't want to have people give me the hard-earned money and they can't have access to me. And they're like, I'm sending you a message, you never answer. Or you said you would check on me and I never heard from. No. So we have a capacity, my capacity now. When I hire, I hired someone that's gonna help me, so that number might be increased because it's not fair for the people, for the other people that are waiting to work with me because I have a very low capacity and now they can't get the access to me, they cannot get the treatment. All right, so I hope that answered your question. Again, listen, whatever comes out of my mouth, you're gonna get it because the spirit is talking to me. It's being downloaded. As you can see, I don't have answers to this. This is like going through them. There's no answers. I'm just answering whatever's coming to mind, right? Next question, is functional medicine only for people with chronic illnesses, or can it help healthy people too? Functional medicine is for every humans, everybody. If you have organs you desire to perform, you want to produce at a higher level, you want to just wake up with stamina, vitality, energy, it's for you. If your hormones are imbalanced, even if you have mild PMS, it's for you. If you have gut issues, whether it's acid reflux or bloat, it's for you. If you're constipated, functional medicine is for you. Now, I'm not sick like I used to. I used to fall under the chronic illnesses because I suffered with gut issues and fibromyalgia just like for years, which I went on my journey. I spent a lot of money investment. What I know today, I wish I knew then, because it wouldn't take me 8 years to feel better, right? I felt better and I got sick. I had good days and bad days, right? So now I am on the healthy people category and I still practice functional medicine. Yes, I do. Now, because it's different now, because I'm healthy, I don't require as many office visits, as many herbs, as many pills like as someone that is sick. So you have to look at exactly where you are in the cycle of healing and disease to see which degree level of functional medicine will benefit you. For me, right now, is making sure I'm getting up to I'm maintaining my energy, doing my IVs because we're seeing tons of people with viruses now. I gotta make sure that the ozone is into my body, that vitamin C is pumping up in my body. I'm always assessing my hormones because I'm 44. Premenopause is here. And I suffered with postpartum depression when I had my baby 3 years ago. So I'm always looking at my hormones. How do I feel? What's my energy? I am a high performer, right? Like I am a high achiever. I love to be active. I exercise almost every day. So I use functional medicine for those things. So you have to really ask yourself, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? What are your health goals? And how can you use functional medicine to get you there? Functional medicine is for healthy people, sick people, people that, that who think they're not sick, like it's for everybody. If you're human, you understand it, functional medicine is for you. Next question. What mindset shift is necessary for people investing in functional medicine? Man, these questions are good. All right, we're going to talk about money. Are you all ready? All right, don't get off yet. You need to invest in order to heal your body. You working with the functional medicine is not an expense. Insurance will not cover healing. I had a discussion with my patient this morning. He's a CEO. He's been struggling with gut issues for a long time. His PSA levels elevated, which doctors didn't tell him, right? Because when your PSA, which is prostate marker, is elevated, your risk for prostate cancer is very high, my friend. So he was about to buy a Lexus, right? Like before he met me, that was on his to-do list. When I have time, because he value beautiful things. Like he is a CEO, he has a standard. So he was about to go buy a Lexus. So when he first met me, we talk about it. And then today he told me, like, how instead of investing in a material thing, he's investing in his health and enroll into my program. If you are spending your money on something that's giving you the results that you're looking for, go at it, right? Me going to the mall, buying a Gucci bag is not going to help me eliminate my gut issues, my hormone imbalance, and lose weight. Me using that $500 and invest that into a functional medicine doctor that you resonate with, it's going to help me for long-lasting results. So the mindset shift that you need to help you embrace functional medicine to see long-lasting results are these. First, it's not a quick fix, so don't make sure you know that you're gonna have to put in the work to see results. You're gonna have to own. You're gonna have to own your symptoms, own your health, right? Be the ownership to see results. It is not a quick fix. It's gonna cost you some money, and it is the best investment you can make on yourself. So if you're looking at you not doing well in your health right now, struggling through life, waking up every day with all the challenges and your symptoms are taking over and dominating your life, what kind of mindset is that? Are you okay with that? If you're okay with that, again, go at it. So when I was going on my journey, I had to do a mindset shift. Like literally, I'm like, okay, whew, my God, I have to spend $6,000 to work with this doctor? Okay, that's a lot of money, right? Like scarcity mindset, poor money mindset, that's a lot of money. But what's the alternative? Spend no money and have the insurance cover, but yet I'm popping the pills and I can even have access to my doctor, right? And I'm just like fighting with insurance reimbursement. They're not paying for a lot of blood tests, and the doctors are not prescribing the blood tests that I need because they know the insurance won't pay for it. So you have to change your mindset from I'm spending money, it is an expense to feel better versus it is an investment. I am worthy of it. I deserve it. I deserve to feel better. I work hard. I would love to end the however many years I have on this planet, longevity, with energy, with stamina, with improved moods, with happiness, right? Less depressed, less anxiety, less stress. I would love my gut to be flat again. Yeah, I don't want to be irritability and moody when the time of the month come. I don't want to pop a pill. So you are worthy of spending every single penny on you. And the other mindset that I have as well too, I have to like kind of hold on to is that if I'm healthy, it's benefiting the rest of my family. Because if I'm sick, I cannot be the mother for my children, the daughter for my mother, right? I cannot be the practitioner for my patients because a sick person is no good to humanity, to society. So by me investing in me, right, I'm actually doing good. Not only for me, also for the people that I love that depends on me. Okay? So you have to change your mindset and look at it from a different way from, oh my God, but the program is $20,000. Ooh, that's a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money. I'm broke. Even if you don't have the money, what can you do right now at home to start healing your body? Can you look at the food you're eating? Can you? If you're eating oats, you're eating grain, you're eating all these things that are giving you the issues that you face with, can we remove all these things? Can you actually go to Aldi and buy the blueberry for $3.99 organic versus Whole Foods $6.99? And then when you bring that blueberry home, you can wash it with apple cider vinegar and let it soak. There's so many things you can do that doesn't involve you spending a lot of money. Because when you have that health, you have that stamina, have that vitality, then you can go work and make extra money to hire the functional medicine doctor to help you. What can you do right now? Right? So we all look at health like spending on you as an expense. No, no. Going on vacation is an expense. Why you healthy? Why are you sick? Now, Thanksgiving is coming, Black Friday is coming. A lot of people are gonna spend money. That's an expense. Do you really need another pair of whatever? Do you need an iPhone? That's an expense. You might be saying, well, Dr. Genty, I don't know how you can live without an iPhone. Well, we did. Our ancestors, my mother lived without an iPhone. Can you just get a flip-flop phone like the phone should do two things. Hello and send text. Maybe a camera. Now iPhone 16 is out there and everybody's lining up to get iPhone. When you know you should take that money and spend it on you and heal your body so you can feel your very best, right? So that you don't end up with cancer later on, autoimmune disease. Like, okay, I digress. So what is the mindset? What is the priority? All right. Yeah, I'll get it. Okay. Next question. What do functional medicine practice? Why do functional medicine practitioners focus so much on gut health? Mm, why? Because the gut is the portal for disease and illness. And I had that conversation with my patients yesterday. Like it's funny, this question came up because she was like, well, Dr. Genty, I have acne. My gut is fine. I have acne. I'm like, okay, great. So the Accutane that the doctor gave you, the pill they give you for acne, where is it going? Are you taking that pill and put it on your skin where the acne is? No, you have to swallow it. It goes into your gut. It's my migraine. I don't know how gut has anything to do with that, right? I have headaches. My hair's falling out. That hair, skin, and nerve vitamins that you're taking is going where? Straight to your hair, your scalp, or is it going to your gut? The gut is everything. You cannot heal your body, balance your hormones, get more energy, get rid of your migraine and headaches, have more sex, have beautiful, clear skin, right? Eliminate that joint pain if you don't fix your gut. Everything goes to the gut. You have neurotransmitters produced in the gut for all the mental illness. You know, you have a second brain in the gut. You have enteric nervous system in the gut. All the people with thyroid issues, T4, 64% of T4 get converted to T3 in the gut. Hormonal imbalance. Wow, when you do this bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, they give you that progesterone pill. Where's it going? In the gut. If you were to slap something on your skin, your it's going to be absorbed to your bloodstream. It's going in the gut. So yes, you have to focus on the gut for whatever solutions you're looking for, whatever goals you want to accomplish. The gut is everything. It's like a door you need to open to go in, and you can shut it, you can open it. So I'm telling you, your toes are falling off. Fix the gut. All right. Oh, how long have we been doing this? It's 37. All right, so I'll do 3 more and then we'll leave the rest for Q&A too. If you guys love this content, you want me to do more of those Q&As, just let me know. I love it. I love this because these questions are great. I'm like, whoa, okay. All right, next question. What are the benefits of herbal treatments versus pharmaceutical medications? Oh my God, who sent that question? Really? Now here you go. Here's the spiel, right? Like it's gonna be Will. I, as a functional medicine doctor, prescribe, I will give you a pill. I will give you medication in a heartbeat. But the way I use pharmaceutical medications is completely different than the way other doctors do. I don't believe you should be on a pill for the rest of your life. All this high blood pressure, diagnosis, the diabetes, right? Like the depression, take Zola forever. Like you gotta take this or you're gonna die. All these autoimmune, heavy, powerful medications. These things will only lead to side effects. The longer you take them, the more side effects you experience. Now, I am not opposed to taking medication if you have an end date. Okay, Dr. Genty, my autoimmune condition is really kicking my butt. I went to see my autoimmune specialist. They put me on these very powerful medications. I would love to get off of it in 1 month. Cool. That 1 month, you have to do everything you need to do to get off of them. So pharmaceutical medications provide two things. A Band-Aid, they numb your symptoms, and then they put you at risk for more side effects, therefore destroying something else in your body. That is why the government makes sure that every single medication, you can Google it to see all the side effects that you're signing up for. Okay, all the side effects. Now you cannot go back and say, hey, Dr. So-and-so, you gave me, let me see which one that's very rifampin, that's for SIBO. You gave me what is Plaquenil. Okay, let's pick Plaquenil for autoimmune, right? You gave me Plaquenil, now my my liver's failing. Okay, well, here's the medication for the liver, right? Like you gave me this powerful blood pressure medication. Now my kidneys are not acting up right. So here's another one. I want to lose weight. I'm going to go to this weight loss doctor and I'm going to get me some beautiful Ozempic, right? Wegovy. I'm going to get me some really powerful medications to help me lose weight. But guess what? You do Google it. See all the side effects that will attach to this medication. I'm not losing weight. I only lose a pound, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Now my heart is palpitating, right? My hormones are imbalanced. I have irregular menstrual cycles. I'm going to go to my gyno. They're going to give me a birth control pill. Oh, my acne went away, but what is that birth control pills doing? Now you have ovarian cysts, you have fibroids, like your gut is messed up, all of the things. Pharmaceutical medications are there for emergencies. Okay? I love the fact that we have many options. I love giving patients prednisone for 3 days. I love giving patients Augmentin for 3 days. If you come to me with shingles, you're gonna get some Valtrex for 3 days, right? I still prescribe, and I always make sure I do everything that I need to do, state-wise, government-wise, to keep all my prescriptive authorities. I prescribe because I'm looking at you as I need to stabilize your body to make you feel good, so you don't have to struggle with this, so that we can get to the next phase. Those herbs are gonna take time to literally work. So I had a patient that came to me. She came to me with 13 medications, powerful medications. She's only 25, but she had mold. Now there's a case out there. I'm working with her lawyer to get her some, some compensation for her mold. 13, she's on 2 now. One of the medication I had to switch over is a sleeping medication. I'm giving her Lunesta as we were waiting for my peptide sleeping medication to work. So I'm not completely against medication. I just feel like now people just, doctors just prescribe medication just to kind of shut you up, and they never follow up with you to see when we can stop the medication. Okay? Now, herbal treatments are the best. If you can find your good herbalist, or you can find your good functional medicine doctor that's very anal about toxicity, that's going to give you some herbal treatments, like the best one is going to do wonders. It is the safest thing. You cannot go on with herbs. Now, if you say, well, Dr. Jency, I work with a herbalist or functional medicine doctor. They give me this herbal thing and my body just went crazy. I end up in a hospital. I'm one, which I haven't heard, but I'm making this up. The worst case scenario, right? My question to you is the herbal treatment that the practitioner is giving you is the right treatment for you? Did you detox and prep your body before to the herbal treatment, right? Because again, with functional medicine, since it is such a amazing medicine, a lot of people call themselves functional medicine and they're not practicing real functional medicine. Are you really getting the right? And then is your body where it's supposed to be in terms of decreasing inflammation, promoting immune system, supporting you before you get that herbal treatment? Because I'm telling you, if these herbs are going into your body, they go into your cells, and there are things they're putting out things, yeah, you will feel it. So that's why for me, not only we have our patients have access to us when they purchase anything from us, right? But I'm also monitoring those people that are in my longer programs to make sure that everything that I'm recommending working. And if they have any concerns, we can just cut some things off and test some things that there's always some specific strategies I'm giving them. But herbal treatments are not the treatment for quick fixes. It is a long-term game. It is not for instant gratification. It is for delayed gratification. If you're on the right herbal treatment, you should start feeling improvement or at least slight improvement within weeks. And then you should have no side effects at all with the right herbal treatment. There are so many herbs out there. They has to be combined properly. And then, of course, you have to work with a doctor and knows what they're doing to give you the perfect, customized, individualized herbal treatment for you. All right, so next question, we'll do 2 more and then that's it because I don't want this to be an hour and it's already 2:45. Next question, what should I expect during my first visit? Oh, I think I just went over that. We spent an hour studying your case, your intake form, previous blood test, your 7-day food journal. I write notes on your chart. I'm like, okay, we did a C-reactive protein that was elevated. I should do follow-up blood test. This patient is complaining of acid reflux. I don't see anything for a gut panel, right? She's on birth control pill. She's having palpitations. We should do something for D-dimer. So when I look at your stories, I'm already contemplating what I'm prescribing, right? And then when you come to me, I'm like, okay, did they do this? Did they do that? This is what we're going to do. So we go over a plan together, what I'm doing. So I'm not just doing things without you knowing. I'm literally telling you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, what I'm prescribing, why I'm prescribing. So your first visit is usually lovely. People get very emotional because it's like, oh my God, I'm not crazy. You believe me. Oh, I told the doctor this. Nobody believes me. I saw 20 doctors. They keep prescribing me pill. Nobody's able to identify the root causes. So that first visit sometimes run over because there's so much we need to discuss. And when people start crying, I just quiet and I create space for them. Sometimes we'll hug. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I can tell you, it's never the same. Sometimes people will come in here be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cry, but I'm like, let it out. Because when you have that built up frustration internally, and you finally find a place where people's not rushing you, time slows down, and you have that environment to actually verbalize, it's a different thing. We have our tissues in the room. People cry all of the time. Like they are being validated. Because if you tell me or you tell your doctor that you are sick, you are sick. It is not for me to tell you you're crazy. Go see a shrink. Okay? Because I think everybody has a degree of mental illness. Like, look at this. I mean, the time I'm recording this as election, and I'm telling you, people are like, some people are happy, some people are not. So mind your business. Focus on you. That's what I tell myself. Focus on me, mind my business. And just pray for the best, right? Because that's the only thing we have control of. So during my first visit, you best believe I'm working behind the scenes before I meet you. So when I meet you, I know everything about you. I know how many kids you have, where you work. I know everything about you because everything's in that intake form. So that's why we ask our patients to do a very good job. Tell me everything. We do head to toe assessment. We talk about moods. We talk about your wishes, your wanted, your 5 goals. We prioritize them, right? And then we talk about libido. We talk about all of the thing, all of the thing. We talk about stress at work. And sometimes I will give you some recommendations. Again, that CEO that I mentioned, part of his work is to take clients out for dinner. And he was telling me how by him taking clients out for dinner, drinking the wine and doing all of the things was really affecting his life and his health. So I give him some pointers. I'm like, why don't you communicate with your clients? Say, hey guys, I am on a healing journey right now. That's okay. You can order the wine, but I'm gonna stay to a virgin drink, right? So these are the things that I'm actually giving you, um, like pointers and suggestions, recommendations right on the spot for the things that's coming up. I'm very spiritual. Sometimes I don't made up these things, it's just downloaded, right? Like I'm doing this Q&A, there's no answer here. I'm just telling you what I do because that's exactly what I do. I've been doing for 11 years and I love what I do because I never know what's coming up. If there's samples, if you come to me with PMS, I have some samples I can give you, I give you. If the constipation is really killing you, I will give you some samples. Like, I don't know. But all I know is that there's a basis. I know you before you probably know yourself, right? I know you before you come to me. We take time to educate on the matters at hand. I give you pointers, and then within 24 hours, I will send you my specific, some recommendations you can start as we wait for the blood test to come back. All right. So, one question, do I have to follow special diet with functional medicine? Yes, you do, because whatever you're eating now is not serving you. I do one very specific toxicity bundle test in my practice, which is a urine test. That urine test gives me a true picture of your health. It tells me all the food you're eating that's not giving you the result, that's actually hurting you. And it also tells me how to fix it. So there are 3 things I tell every humans they should eliminate from the diet. And you guys already know what those 3 things are. No grains. Get rid of grains. Get rid of grains. Like we don't need to eat grains, right? Like goodbye grains or gluten-free, whatever. Dairy has to go, right? Nuts. Yeah. So, and of course, no pork, no beef. Like many people don't eat pork. Many people are trying to get rid of the beef. So yeah. I mean, if you continue eating the oatmeal and then you're not seeing results, even though you've been eating the oatmeal for 20 years, and now you're like, it can't be the oatmeal. I've been eating that for 20 years, but are you seeing results though? Are you feeling better? You got to make some changes in order for you to see changes. And that's the whole purpose of doing that 7-day food journal because I literally look at the plan. First, I ask you, what do you think about your diet? Because I don't want to impose my own belief on you, right? Because I have a completely different belief because I use food as medicine, right? Like I use food as medicine. I'm very in of what I put into my body, and it has been serving me very well. So I will ask you, what do you think of your diet? I think my diet is pretty healthy. Okay. So is there any changes you should make in your diet? Not really. Well, then why are you not feeling better? Because food, it's like gas. You put gas in your car, right? If you eat the right food, you should have plenty of nutrients, right? Plenty of anti-inflammatory components to help you feel better. Okay, so to answer your question, do you have to be on a special diet? I don't call it special diet with functional medicine. I call it the customized individualized diet for you. So that's where we can tweak certain meal plans to feed you. All right. Next question, will I have to take a lot of supplements? No. I think I'm one of the maybe few doctors that doesn't believe you have to take a lot of supplements. Because I have patients come to me thinking like, oh, I don't want to take medications. I'm going to take all these supplements. The other day, I have a patient that came to me with 2 bags of supplements. 2. You know how much money? And I asked her, I'm like, okay, that's great. Are they helping you? I don't know. Who recommended these supplements? Well, I saw this guru online. I watched this YouTube video, and then I Google my disease, and all this comes up. Supplements are supposed to supplement what you're doing at home, what you are eating. They are not a replacement for medications. So if you're part of my programs, I have phases in my programs. I usually give people max 5 supplements. Now we might increase the dosage, but I'm not the doctor that's gonna be like, oh, you have headaches, take this supplements. You have stress, take this one. Oh, your anxiety. I'm usually finding multitaskers that have the powerful herbs that's gonna address multiple things. Multiple things. Multiple things. I have a supplement right now that I'm using for a patient that has with headaches, balance her cortisol level, and help her sleep. Isn't that amazing? So no, you don't have to take a lot of supplements. If that was the case, then Dr. Google would be rich right now because we all Google supplements. Supplements can make you sick. Supplements can delay your healing process. Supplements can actually make you worse than you feel. And you have to really look at your absorption issues with the supplements. You have to look at binders and fillers with the supplements. You have to look at the activated nutrients. Like there are 4 types of B12. Which one do you need? There are 7 types of magnesium. Which one do you need? Your folic acid, your folate, which one do you need? So no, you don't have to take a lot of supplements. You just have to take the right supplements. And when you do take the right supplements, you should see the improvement. You know how many people will come to me, they'll be like, I don't know if it's helping. Then why are you wasting your money? To me, that's a waste. Well, Dr. Jency, I'm investing in my health. But there's no return on investment, is it? I'm like, cut it out, stop. So what I do, part of my office visit, I would take time and educate my patients. I'm like, get rid of this, get rid of that. Can you, like this one has the same thing as this one. You don't need too much of this one. Like I'm literally cut down on the supplements. I'm like, do you need all that? That's too much. That's too much in your gut. You don't. All right, so last question. Again, I'm gonna do part 2. A lot of questions. I love those questions. Okay. Now for the all skeptics, is that what you call them? All the people who are like one way or the highway, inside of the box, don't want to really look outside of the box. This is for you. A functional medicine treatment scientifically supported. That's a good question. Actually, that's a question that came to me from a cancer patient. A functional medicine treatment scientifically supported? The answer is a big fat yes. Although the FDA doesn't approve many things we do in the functional world, functional medicine is safer than conventional medicine. That's why practitioners like myself are able to practice without having the FDA down my throat. Okay, shutting my business. Because I am healing people. Everything we do in functional medicine has been done years before. There are research articles. Now, at this time I'm recording this, I'm going to repeat myself. I'm doing an ozone promotion. I had to literally go in one of the videos I have on my YouTube. I'm showing people all the research studies we have on ozone. Because they'll be like, ozone, when I Google ozone, it's dangerous. Right? The FDA said it's not approved. It's going to kill you. I'm like, really? But in 1990, these dentists use ozone, and there are so many case studies. Like we have scientists out there in the functional medicine world, that's the job to study. In China, people use Chinese herbs. We use Chinese herbs here. So the Chinese people are very smart. They do a lot of research. Ashwagandha, right? That's one of the herbs that a lot of us are familiar with. That is not conventional medicine, right? Do you find that in a pill in the can you actually walk into your pharmacy and say, hey, my anxiety is killing me, I need some ashwagandha? No. Now, can you Google ashwagandha research studies? You get tons of articles. Tons of articles. Okay? So, functional medicine treatment scientifically supported? Yes, absolutely. That's why people are not getting hurt. That's why people are healing. Because everything we recommend is scientifically based. It's research study. Has things to back it up because somebody discovered, did some put a few people in a study and study 2 cohort, right? And then I'll be like, all right, like vitamin C. Vitamin C infusion is good for cancer, right? That's like the #1 treatment for cancer, high dose vitamin C. The Warden Clinic people studied a lot of cancer patients in order to put that article out there. If you Google high dose vitamin C for cancer, you should be getting at least 20 articles. They are not paid by Big Pharma. They are the people that's like, okay, I want to give my functional medicine doctor some tools to play around to help the patients. Let me do these studies. All right. All right. So one last question and that's it. Whoa, 57 minutes. No. Questions are so juicy. All right. Again, if you want to watch the replay of this, you can watch this on our YouTube channel. You can also watch this on my podcast. And, we have this on social media. Again, the algorithm might not show it, but I'll do a post on my story. You guys can have access to that. Because those questions are really juicy and they are straight from patients. It's just, and I'm sure many of them you're probably wondering, oh yeah, I have that question. So the last question I have, what types of conditions can functional medicine help with? Everything, every single condition, every single condition. The first step in functional medicine is to identify the root causes. The second step is to create a customized, individualized protocol for you. Hormone imbalance, functional medicine. Weight loss, the real way, identify the root causes of weight loss, not popping a pill, not injecting yourself with some quick fixes, functional medicine. You're losing your hair, functional medicine. You have acne, you don't have beautiful skin, functional medicine. You want to age gracefully, functional medicine. You want to increase your stamina, your vitality, your energy, functional medicine. You have cancer, functional medicine. Autoimmune conditions, please, functional medicine. So, what types of conditions can functional medicine help with? Every condition. And functional medicine does a way better job than conventional medicine. Every condition. You name it. There's a doctor out there helping patients with that. Okay? There's a there's a doctor out there like, yeah, Lyme's disease. I help patients with Lyme's disease. We do ozone therapy. We use inflammatory herbs. We boost the immune system. We change the diets. Like, there's so many things we do with Lyme's disease. Oh, I have a weird genetic condition. Can you help? Hell yes. Excuse my French. Of course we get genetic condition. Why not? Who came up with this genetic condition? That who? Is it because you have inflammation in a certain part of your body and some like fibromyalgia happens to be a fancy name because people didn't have a true diagnosis for fibromyalgia. It's like a collection of symptoms. But what is fibromyalgia? It's musculoskeletal. Are your muscles reacting from the toxins? And then when you touch certain points of your body with fibromyalgia, you feel it. Because patients with fibromyalgia are not receiving the proper help, they get very depressed. Like, who wants to live with this pain every day? So they get put on antidepressant to kind of trick the brain to make them feel happy, and that doesn't work when they have fibromyalgia. Everything. All right, so this is the first Q&A with Dr. Genty. I will be doing a second one. Maybe I'll do another one later on in the afternoon so some of you can join us and post questions. But today is the clinic day, and I've been seeing patients all day, and I had an hour free of my time. I'm like, you know what? Let me just put this out there. If you want to replay, you want to watch this over and over again, I will have it on my YouTube channel. That's where I'm at. I'm doing tons of education on my YouTube channel. And also on the podcast, if you drive and you want to listen to this on the podcast, that will be available to you. I've answered a lot of questions, and I'm telling you, many of these questions, like is functional medicine scientifically supported? Do I have to follow a special diet? Like, these are very, very important questions you need to know before you invest time and energy, money with functional medicine doctor. You should know exactly what you're getting yourself into. If you have any questions whatsoever, you're interested in working with us, right? At least to help identify the root causes of your problem symptoms, please, you see the link in the section below. You can DM us, send us a message and info@drjgenty.com. We'll be more than happy to see you. You can Google us, you can get that information there. But I would love, love, love to support you. I would love for you to really think about ending the year strong because 2025, 2 months away. 2 months away. Are you happy with the way you ending the year? Are you? If you're happy, continue. But I know many of my patients, they are tired. Like, I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of not being listened to. I'm tired of seeing like 300 doctors. I'm tired of taking this pill. Like, I'm really tired. Like, I'm tired. Do something about it. Let's go into 2025 strong with energy, with vitality, brain, mood, improve mood, flat stomach. Let's lose the weight. We're all going to be doing some unhealthy eating now for Thanksgiving. Do you have a plan how to get rid of that excess processed food out of your body? That stuffing you're going to be eating, how is that going to get out of your body? Are you going to detox? Like, let's sit down and see what we need to work on so that we can really set you up to start 2025 on the right foot. Again, thank you so much for watching this video or watching me on social media and listening to the podcast. I would love to support you. Until then, you have a fantastic rest of your day. I love you guys. Stay healthy, and I'm here to support you. All right. Bye.